Welcome to my mini farm. Where I live in the country, I'm so lucky to be able to have an awesome hydroponic garden and loving animals that I raise. I just love my animals. They are a huge part of my family's life. Every morning I can't wait to see how many eggs I can gather up, how many vegetables and herbs I can pick. With my family's favorite recipes and my home cooking skills, I enjoy sharing what I've learned over the years with you. I'm also part of iFood.tv networks. New shows every Wednesday. So welcome to Cheryls Home Cooking. Hi, welcome to Cheryls Home Cooking, and today what I'm going to show you is how I make my homemade Kahlua. So the first thing that I'm going to start out with is I have a total of 4 cups of water. I split the water. I have 1 cup that is warm. I'll place that in my bowl. The reason why it's warm because I'll be taking 2 ounces of coffee, and you want to dissolve that coffee into this water. And you can see I have the coffee all dissolved. So I'll place it off to the side. I'll take the remaining 3 cups of water. I'll place that in my pan on the stove. To that, I'll be adding in 4 cups of sugar. This Kahlua is really good. So I'll add in my first cup. And you want to boil this till the sugar is all dissolved. There's the second one. The third. And the 4th cup of sugar. Just stir it until all the sugar is dissolved. Once the sugar is all dissolved and it comes to a boil, that's when I'll add in the 1 cup of water with the 2 ounces of coffee that I have set aside. I have my burner on high. Making this Kahlua homemade, it tastes just like the real thing. This also makes a nice gift for holidays or birthdays. I usually give it away for birthday gifts. Now that the sugar has dissolved and it's coming to a boil, you can see it's clear, so the sugar's dissolved. I'll lower my heat. Now I'll add in that 1 cup of water to the 2 ounces of coffee into my water. Stir it around. Once the coffee is added to your sugar solution, bring it almost to another boil. Once it almost comes to a boil, take it off your burner, then add the 5th of alcohol, which would be vodka that I'll be adding. I can really smell the coffee. It smells really good. Now that my coffee and sugar solution is almost to a boil. I'm turning off my burner. I'll take it off the stove. Now I'll place this coffee and sugar solution into a bigger pot. Be careful because it's really hot. To my coffee and sugar solution, I'll be adding in 1/5 of vodka, which is this whole bottle. And I'll keep stirring it as I'm pouring it in. So as you're pouring in your vodka, just keep stirring it around. You want to make sure it's all mixed good. It smells really good. This is one of my family's favorite drinks too, homemade Kahlua. Okay, now that I have that all poured in and mixed, I have 2 vanilla beans. I'm going to slice the vanilla bean down the middle. I'll be splitting the second vanilla bean in half. So both vanilla beans are split in half. I have some mason jars and I'll be pouring my Kahlua in the mason jars, but if you have darker jars, that'd be better. So seeing as how I don't have the darker jars, I'll be placing these jars in a box and I'll be putting that box in my closet because you have to let this Kahlua sit for 30 days before drinking it. So your vanilla bean, you want to split it and put it into the jars. So just cut probably about 1.5 inches of the vanilla bean. I'll place that in the jar. Now I'll take my mixture and pour it into the mason jars. The mason jars that I'm using are 1 quart. So I'm not filling it all the way to the top. So I'll continue with the rest. Now that I have my Kahlua made, it made 4 quarts. So with the second vanilla bean, I'll split that. And place them in. I'll put my lids on top. Put the screw caps on. Now I'm placing them in my little cooler here, but there's nothing in the cooler as far as ice. I'm just putting them in a dark spot. And then I'll place this in my closet, wait for 30 days, and then you have homemade Kahlua. It's quick and it's easy. I had made this Kahlua about 4 months ago, and this is what I have left. This is how good it is. So I have my glass. I'll put a little ice. Add some Kahlua. A little bit of milk. Get a spoon to mix it. And look at how good that looks. And looking at it, it looks and smells just like the real Kahlua. Now I'll try it. This is so good. Tastes just like the real thing. No one will ever know that you made it homemade. I highly recommend trying this. It's quick and easy to make. The only long process is waiting 30 days in order to drink it. So thanks so much for tuning in to Home Cooking with Cheryl and watch me make my homemade Kahlua. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, Twitter, and especially iFood.tv. I'll see you next video. Bye-bye. I'm going to finish this glass. It's so good. Okay.